Hello, Rockill here, welcome back to another video of Heroes and Generals. I'm back. This will be the last part of the guide, I guess. And I'm kind of happy because I wanna continue the Battle Pass reviews. So, what we're doing today, we are doing recon. So, I'll give you some tips and tricks. So, if you wanna be a sniper, you'll knock to level 9. You have the SMG guy, so you can farm easily, so you can get enough credits to buy the sniper. The sniper is quite expensive, like the other heroes. No, not that expensive. No, actually it is expensive. Just remember, if you go infantry sniper, you're not gonna get that 8 times or 4 times scope that feels really nice, and also damage will be a little less than the sniper or the recon character. So you're gonna have to reach level 9, and I'm also gonna tell you to just unlock the full gun as much as possible, at least before going to war, because war is gonna be a very nice addition to just get a lot of stuff. But just let's say just get the damage first and see if you're level 10. So let's just go right here. My scroll wheel is dead, so I cannot scroll wheel anymore. So if you go here, here's the recon. Remember, if you buy the recon, you get the free sniper and the first scope on the gun. Once before, long time ago, Soviet had the best snipers because they started with a 4 times scope. That's a very sexy scope, but not anymore. So if I go here, the normal sniper, this is what you will start with: a sniper rifle and this type of scope right here. Where is it? This one right here. Before it started with the 4 times, this one, with this one. I can confirm it because I got it in my main sniper, if I can find him, this guy. If I go right here, I bought the 8 times scope, of course, this one right here, just because. But if I scroll down, where is it? Oh, I guess I didn't start. No, I did start. Did I? No. I should have started with that scope, but well, I guess they removed it. Because I don't have any beginner scopes on this gun. So I guess they removed that. Yeah, I don't have any beginner scopes. Or maybe I have it in the depot, who knows. But how would it go to depot? But that's not important. So you start with the sniper rifle. And I will tell you, the snipers get this extended barrel that does way more damage than any other barrel. As you can see, the normal sniper would have these barrels, this two, and you're mostly gonna go this one. But if you go this one, as you can see, it boosts the damage above 100, and it's quite nice. So you basically, if you wanna max out your sniper, you're just gonna get these things that show this icon that increases damage. Even the rounds, but I will recommend get the green rounds. Overall, you can have this black rounds or whatever. Oh, it looks, it's even on sale stuff, so that's pretty neat. That reminds me, I'm probably gonna, no, I shouldn't, I should save. I don't know, brain not working. So I would recommend using green bullets. I think they're just a little bit cheaper, but I'm not sure. But the deal is you do more damage long range. So I'm just gonna buy it now. I don't know why I didn't have it before. Yes, the bullets usually they have the black stripe. This ones do more damage, but the range is not that great. Under, let's say this is 150, let's say 160 range meters, it loses drastically the damage. Well, this one, yes, does just a little bit less damage. It goes over 250 meter, still the same damage, and then it lowers. So it's a lot better for long range shots. It will do more damage because this one just drops immediately. Well, this one doesn't. Yes, but remember, it's not a big difference. It's not gonna be, oh, if I have this one I can one shot, if I have this one I can't. It's not that at all. It depends on what badge they have. So if they had the silver heavy set, you're not gonna be able to one-shot anybody, unless if it's in the head. In the head, it's always a one-shot. So yeah, so enough of that. So sniper, you start with normal sniper. This is my main sniper, so ignore that. I have two others cause reasons. So you start like this, you have nothing. So the badge I will recommend you, when you start off, you're gonna get this one. So use this one immediately, as usual, because it basically it's the same as marathon. And I usually use marathon badge overall, because when you start, you need to run to an area and then shoot, and it's super slow because the bar on the bottom left, that's your stamina bar. When it goes max, when you aim, your scope is gonna do this, and when you have this bar, your stamina gets down faster. That means your aim will be more steadier. So it's really nice to have. I usually don't use a heavy set, but when you are a veteran sniper already, not that means anything. When you play a lot sniper, you will probably equip this badge. This badge is super duper hard to get, and it's really good. It basically, when you kill someone, it doesn't show where you killed him from, and it mostly people farm for this badge in particular. And then I'm gonna give you some heads up. So I would recommend trying to unlock the full gun. There's no simple way to do this, to unlock the full gun, but I don't know, I would recommend playing war games. But you need to reach level 10 for that, but be aware you're not gonna be that useful, and it's gonna be a lot harder for you to kill anybody with no attachments, I'll tell you that. But you're gonna at least have a starting scope that's gonna help you hit the heads a little easier or whatever, and also maybe increase the barrel, more ammo, so you can start with more ammo. So I would recommend war, because you kill actual players and you get the whole 5 XP for each kill, because if you go to normal assault, there are gonna be bots, and killing bots with a lot of attachments on your gun will mostly not be so profitable for you. Snipers are not the way to go for getting a lot of score, to get a lot of credits. It's gonna be enough to fix up your gun, and maybe you're gonna get 2k, and that's it. For a whole, like, let's say, to 40 to 50 minutes or even 1 hour game, you're gonna get only 2k most of the time. The more you can get more by using, let's say, a vehicle, a sniper vehicle that has a gun like one of these to kill people, and because all the ammo from these vehicles are free and you're decently protected, but you're gonna get killed like that. So it's also the respawning cost, and the wait time is big long, so it's not that efficient, but it does work. And the other way is capturing points, but snipers will not be able to one-shot everybody in the chest. So if you can hit your shots, you can one-shot anybody on the point, but it's a lot harder because it's a single shot gun. And yes, you can probably get an SMG and just use that to capture points, and also that's gonna help you if you capture points while not getting spotted or noticed. You're gonna get XP for that badge that I told you about that makes you invisible. This badge. Basically, you need to kill people from long range. Let me just read it out for you. Being in the front of an assault will give you an advantage over your enemies. Points for this ribbon are earned by not getting killed, capturing objectives, and long-range sniper kills. So, basically, survive as long as possible, try not to die. Medkit will help you with that. Not getting spotted, kill people from really long ranges. You'll see when you get a hit for a long range, you're gonna see bonus. I don't know what's gonna be the actual name, but it's gonna be like 26 more XP, 40, 50, or even more XP. And that's when you know you're doing long shot kills. That's around like over 200 meters. So if you want to know how farther you're aiming, when you scope and you click your spacebar, it's gonna make your scope readjust to that range. That's the first thing you should know. So then you can see like it will say a number where your ammo is on the bottom right. It's gonna say 100 meters, 150, 200 meters. Only 200 to 150 by 50 by 50 it's gonna go up. It's not super precise, but it's better than nothing. So yeah. So now that we talked all about the sniper and how should you play it, most people will play long range. There's also some tutorials that will tell you what's the job for the snipers. So I would recommend protect your tankers from the RPGers, because that's gonna make RPGs really rage because they cannot kill the tanks. And also don't be super far away and snipe everybody. Like mark tanks. You should totally do that because it does help your tankers, your RPGers to see where the tanks are. But you can only mark one at a time, so be aware of that. So yeah, that's very useful. And basically that's it. So on the point's a little bit hard unless if you have an SMG, but you have a lot less respawning resources, and the more your gun is max, the longer queue time is gonna be to wait to respawn with the gun over and over and over if you get hunted constantly. So beware not to die much. So next step would be yeah, that's basically it. I guess you can get a pistol, but the next thing you're probably gonna need is basically a med kit. Where is it? A med kit and a pistol. Or a wrench even. A wrench is also good because you will have special vehicles no other class has. Ignore this. This was a long time ago when Soviets didn't have their own motorcycles. So I don't know why this is still here. I thought you cannot buy it anymore, but I guess you still can for some reason. But they have their own motorcycle now. I don't know what this is here. I thought they removed it, but I guess they didn't. So these are the special vehicles. These are gonna be a grind because basically now they changed it. So now you just need to drive your vehicles in circle. Let's say if you want to farm, you can go into a war game, have an XP boost for this ribbon, and also have a veteran membership, and you just pick up a civilian vehicle and drive in circles somewhere off in war. I don't recommend doing it because it's like maybe illegal, but if you do it secretly without telling anyone, or if no one spots you, you should be fine, probably. But don't do it like videos of it, like me. I'm a dumbass. But yeah, basically just drive. Don't have to drive anybody around. Before you had to drive people around. It was really painful, and the easiest way was to have a friend to help you farm for this room. But now you just drive around and you unlock all these vehicles. So first you get motorcycle and motorcycle, because this is Soviet, and then the ranch, I guess, and then you get your first vehicle. Actually get another vehicle before that. What is this badge? This is new. Get it from, what is this badge? Oh, it's just playing long range. So this is usually the first vehicle you're gonna get. I don't know why it's on a different badge. Before it was all in one badge. Weird. So basically this one, it's nice and protected. This window will be open so people can easily shoot you while you're in the vehicle, driving or shooting. They can just shoot you, or above. This has a window there, you can see your head. Or here, they shoot you through. So be careful, sniper vehicles have that trait. So it's nice and protected. It's armored vehicle and has an LMG on top. It's not that easy to use because it blocks a lot of your vision, and also protects you more than a normal LMG on a vehicle. But it's pretty neat. That's the first vehicle. Very decent. Not that used, but it is there. So then next up, every faction has different vehicles, so be aware of that. The Soviet have two vehicle tanks, has a big cannon, not good for shooting tanks, and maybe light tanks if you wanna, but you're gonna get destroyed either way, unless if you flank them or whatnot. Usually it's good to drive people and the people use the cannon. Usually it's better if you have a friend, but yeah. And they also have the SMG, that's specific to this vehicle in particular, but the cannon has the SMG, explosive rounds, and I think even the APC rounds, I think they are. So yeah, they have all 3 different rounds, I think. So pretty neat, for free. Don't even have to pay for it. that's pretty neat. So yeah, they're really good at killing um, other soldiers because it's explosive rounds. And then the last one would be this one, would be a little bit more armored. The same thing, SMG, window, and a big cannon, the same rounds. I don't know about the difference of the damage, but yeah, really nice. So that's the Soviet sniper. So next up would be, let's go Germany. If you want to go, I want to be a German sniper. This is my most highest level character. Not really, I have a higher level. And this is where I played the most. As you can see, I already unlocked it. That's why I don't play Germany that much. Ignore the mask. You're not gonna get that. That was from the battle pass. They have this type of vehicles. You can see this one is very useless, so don't probably use it for Germany. But yeah, and they have a special vehicle. That's this one. So these are just gonna be for you to get you on your location and snipe. This one are the vehicles you'll get. This one probably don't use it at all because it's not good. But for Soviet, it does work for somewhat. So this one is a little bit different. This vehicle has like the AA gun, one gun from the AA guns, has explosive. You can kill tanks if you want to try, but they shoot very slowly. They shoot like bang, 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 and it's good for shooting down planes if you can hit them. It's really good, surprisingly. It also has explosive rounds and penetrating rounds. For tanks, I guess. I don't know what they're actually, APC rounds. And yeah, they're really neat. They're not that strong, but it still has explosive rounds, so they're pretty useful. You can also, if you shift, it closes this up, but when you're not, it opens up for some reason. So yeah, that's something to know. It only has a machine gun on the gun, and you need to change seats constantly. As you can see, it doesn't have a secondary seat for the machine gun. Let's move to the tank. So yeah, the tank here, it's not a tank, it's a vehicle tank. It's armored, but it's not like anything special, just a vehicle armor. Doesn't count as a tank, warning. And has a big gun and an SMG and a big hole here and here to get sniped from if you drive or sit on a cannon. So it's better to have a driver and a gunner, and that's basically it. That's all the vehicles here. This one don't use that much because it's not that useful. A fun fact, this was the German first respawning vehicle, no, the second respawning vehicle you could have bought. This was the armored vehicle for respawning, but they moved it to the Soviets. You cannot respawn on this vehicle. Warning, that's why I bought it. Don't buy it. It's not that great. Next up would be the US side. I don't really use the snipers here that much, but they're also here. I don't know, you can spot maybe a difference. I didn't. So this ones have their own motorcycles that also is on US. With if you drive it enough, you can unlock this one. So next up would be this one. This one was really bad, had a very open spot. Usually I don't recommend using it, but now it's a little bit decent, but it's still bad because they can easily shoot you from the gunner up here. And this one is really good. It has two guns, one SMG in the bottom right here. Let me go close up picture so you can see it. It has a machine gun here, very nice and protected. This is a window, so it's really nice to stick out your head here. And also the top gun, that's really not that great, but it's still there. It has the big rounds. If you know the new LMGs that you can put on the normal vehicles, it's basically that gun up here. Very neat. So yeah, it's really nice and decent, good for having a guy here and you here while you're driving, because this one is very protected. This little hole is gonna be everything that they can shoot you. Maybe didn't try, but it's super small, so good luck with that if anybody is there. So now the last one would be the tank, aka the vehicle tank. Again, explosive APC rounds and the normal rounds. And the SMG on the gun, and that's it. Two big windows down here, so easily to get sniped. I don't think they can actually shoot you from this and from the window, but they can still shoot you from the top because it's opened for some reason. So yeah, that's all of the vehicles of every single faction. The only difference I could tell you, maybe the guns shoot a little bit differently. I'm not sure. It feels different using a Soviet, German, or US. It feels a little bit different, but it's probably in my head. So yeah, The only big difference is I think they started with different scopes when you start off. So let's see. As you saw, the Soviet started with oh no, and they all start with the same. But before it was the reason that Soviet was better because Soviet started with a nice scope like this. It wasn't 4 times, sorry. It was 2 times 8. This one that was nice and clean. Well, US started with like this one, I think it was, and the Germany team started with this one. I think that's how it was. But yeah, they changed it so every team starts with this one. So yeah. So again, snipers, recon classes have the extra barrel that the normal infantry don't, so they have just a little bit more DPS. So yeah. So that's basically it about the snipers. This is my favorite class to use, but it's also not that good to use because it's very expensive for each match. And also badge, use this one for most of the time because it's gonna be nicer. If you have a veteran membership, I guess you can put heavy set, or even you can try to use like Deadeye that makes it faster control on the crosshair. Or even there's another one that people like to use. It's this one. Turning, you get a easier focus with the gun. So yeah, choose whatever you prefer using. Don't use this one. This one basically no scoping. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Hopefully this was interesting enough. The wrench is really useful here, so get that if you can. But yeah, that's gonna be basically it for the snipers. If you want a more battle tactics, let me explain just a quickie. Again, you spawn, let's say with the motorcycle, try to do long range shots, but they're not that useful, and close range battle are not that good. And beware, always change your position, try to survive as long as possible. Try to shoot in the head before you have your max weapon, but when you do, you can just shoot long ranges. Beware, there's gonna be shots, long shots. You need to aim a little bit further ahead because it does have the distance to travel. It's not an instant, so that's something you should be aware of. Try not to hit the leg or the shoulder or the arm because it's gonna do less damage. Try to shoot directly in the chest or the head, do the most damage as possible. Usually it's gonna be 2 hit, especially if they have the range also drops the damage, so beware of that. So yeah, good luck doing the long shot sniper shots, because those are very epic to feel when you do them. But yeah, then you can try to capture points, the first point, to get more XP for not getting spotted while capturing and stuff. Protecting points, it's not gonna be your best suit unless if you have an SMG or a pistol with you, but the pistols are not that great unless if you have the last one that does the most damage. But you cannot use everything at once. Medkits, a normal medkit, you're not gonna be able to use the big medkit, just a warning. So yeah, the wrench is gonna be useful, and if you feel sneaky, this is the most important part. You can go with grenades, but the most used would be anti-personnel mine. Just be aware, this is the most important part. Don't use Soviet anti-personnel mines. Warning, it's very expensive to use them, very expensive. Usually if you place like 5 down, let's say 6k or something like that, use the US or the Germany ones. Don't use Soviet ones, they do 0 damage. It's the most useless thing ever. You wanna know why would you use this? Use the German ones or the US ones, because they do the same the one-shot kill damage. And basically you place on the floor, it's very small, and when people walk over it, it's gonna explode and kill them. So let's say you're camping somewhere and you want that extra protection, you place one down where they can come and get you, a normal infantry, if they spot you, to kill you because you're camping. and basically they walk over it and explode. And when you hear the explosion, you're gonna know that he saw the mine, or he knows where you are and he died by it, so you can move positions and place another one. You only have 2, so be aware of that. If you have probably ammo or ammo resupply, maybe you can get more, but be aware, it's expensive, very expensive. If you want to know how much expensive it is to use each one, go to the wiki, it helps you a lot. So that's a fun fact. And yeah, do not use Sylvit ones. I even maxed to do the most damage as possible with those grenades, and they do not do damage. They don't do damage. They can walk over 2 of them and they will survive with a lot of HP. I don't know what the difference is. The only difference is these ones are very small, so that's why probably it's a smaller damage, but do not use them. Do not. And the small ones. So yeah, that's gonna be basically it. Knives you will never need, and that's basically it. So battle, I told you, try to shoot long ranges, try to shoot in the head, help your tankers with the anti-RPGers, no, anti-tankers, kill them, protect your tanks. That's the most important part. And change positions constantly. So yeah, that's gonna be it. I'm not gonna go in game because the games are usually long, and already this video is long. I recommend playing war. When you reach level 10, you just choose a war, you go to war, you choose a faction you wanna play that sniper as. Let's say I go Soviet, because you're gonna get every kill is gonna be a player kill, not a bot kill, and you're gonna save quite a bit of score, and then you can select war here with that character. I'm technically US at the moment, so I couldn't click war, because I choose the Soviet one and click war, because they give me a little bit more XP each kill as well. As you can see, I'm far away from that badge still. I'm still working on it. It's really hard to get. But yeah, basically, as you can see, I'm using the marathon badge. Very useful. And just try to shoot long range and try to do headshots. Headshots from long range give you the most XP. So good luck with those shots, because they're very hard because of the drop back and the damage release and stuff like that. So yeah, that's basically it. Hope if you have any other questions, just ask. If you want to get camos for the sniper, they already have a good camo. You cannot get face masks, helmets and stuff. I have the masks, got it from the battle pass. Paints, these are the masks. These are but these are not the masks. These are the face, the changing the face. The skins, get them if you want, but I think these ones are already pretty neat. Maybe if you have the mask, if you got the battle pass and you got the mask, I guess put the same coloring as the mask. I guess that's the only thing I can tell you. So yeah, gun skins, do as you please. You can even have bright green if you want, but yeah, choose whatever skins you want. Soviet snipers have these sexy ones, very sexy skins, but that's basically it. So hopefully you did enjoy this video. Give it a like, dislike, comment down below. I would really listen to any opinion you have. Chat in the comments. It will help each other and understand. If you have any questions, I will answer everything. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this was too boring, and now we're gonna move on to the battle pass again to do the next thing, and that's the sniper vehicle netting, this thing. So yeah, hopefully enjoy, and see you in the next video. Bye.